There we go. Higher?
Just back lower where we just were. Maybe an inch higher. Yeah.
Okay. Now, more medial or more lateral?
Lateral.
Okay.
Okay.
Then from there, up towards the hip, down towards the knee.
I think both.
Okay. Now what if we go back and forth?
Yeah.
There we go.
funny.
So, interactive live class coming up. It's the 11th, the 14th, and the 17th. There'll be abdominal work. That's new. You guys have seen that before, or at least not much of it. Subscription service is available. You can subscribe at any time. It's absolutely free. Just go to robertgardnerwellness.com. It's in the store. What else? More social media stuff coming out. Traveling to various cities and states. We just set up Idaho. I'm still squaring away the dates on the facility. And then somebody's trying to schedule me in Washington State, probably in Yelm again. So I'm trying to do that. How's that right there?
Mm-hmm.
More to the front.
There. Perfect.
There we go. The foot underneath is fine.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So really gently, like I'm rolling your leg in, right? What happens if you gently like roll your leg out against my foot?
Oh, is it modulated to my
There you go.
liking?
There you go. So I think the high art isn't just delivering pressure, it's getting a level of interactivity.
Mm-hmm.
Athletes in particular, because they're familiar with working on themselves, I think they respond better to this.
I think that's brilliant, yeah.
Yeah. Also, you could give them 80% of the pressure, and then they can add that last little bit if they want it.
Yes, exactly.
So I wasn't able to read comments. We're a little bit limited in our lighting situation, but I think we did okay. My legs look like they're glowing. Both of my brothers are gingers, and I'm working with a dark, swarthy guy, so just give me a break here.
I've not heard swarthy before.
Right there.
Yeah.
There we go. Love language.
Mm.
Love language.
I think everyone should read that book, 5 Love Languages.
Yeah.
So good.
I ask people that all the time.
Yeah. What are yours?
Oh, it's good. Okay, so the 5 love languages. I'll sometimes ask clients about this too, by the way. I think, at the moment, I would think in this order. Words of affirmation.
And this is giving or receiving?
Receiving. Words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time, touch, and gifts. Yeah.
That's pretty good. You should be able to order them. I usually think of terms of like just my top ones. And I find that with a lot of people, myself included, physical touch and quality time are like intimately related,
Yeah.
which makes sense.
How's that?
Really nice.
Do you like when I roll over, or is it when up and down?
I like them both.
Okay, me too. Up and down.
Yeah.
A little lower.
Sure. Feels really nice.
So from right there, I'm just going to hold. Can you straighten your leg?
that?
Yeah. And then what happens if you want to roll it out into my foot? How do you want to?
Let's see.
There you go.
Yeah, it feels good.
Now, do you want more lean towards my pinky toe or more towards the big toe?
Pinky toe.
Okay. Right there?
Yeah.
There we go. This is where I wish I had a camera guy, because having somebody move around, they could really capture each little piece.
Exactly.
It's hard when you're just on a tripod to like capture it. And of course, I think, from a video standpoint, it doesn't look all that impressive. But like, how does your leg feel?
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, it's like it's very different than I think how it appears on the outside. There.
Yeah. That's really nice.
Sure as hell beats working. Goddamn, hang out and listen to Post Malone.
I think I was putting on like podcasts or audiobooks or something.
And right there.
Mm-hmm.
Straighten your leg for me again. There you go. And then, yeah, if you want to push in, you can. And right there, doing a slide towards the back or slide towards the front?
That way, yeah.
The front?
Yeah.
There we go. So the difference is, and this is what I find so interesting, we've had conversations in the private Facebook group where they're talking about sequences and improvisation. I keep teaching sequences because the students have to figure out how to improvise using your tools, not mine.
Right.
What if my feet are bigger than yours?
You have to improvise.
It has a different structure, and that's the thing. Like, I keep telling them, I'm like, listen, as long as you're following sequences, you haven't figured it all out yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got to do your work.
Right.
Like, when I give you, holy shit, he used his feet, he used his shins, he used his tib anterior, he used his IT band and sat on the guy. Like, oh my god. Like, there's all these new tools, right?
Right.
But it's like, I'm just sitting, hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Clients pay me very good money to work on this way.
Yeah. Because it's so effective. Ooh, and you're going to be able to sustain it for a very long time if you want it. Because it's so easy on your body relative to traditional standard and such.
I got you. There you go.
That's really nice. Just that whole movement down the leg.
So one of the funny things about this is like I use this is a real common first move, and people with low back pain
Oh, yeah.
constantly, and it's like what it's doing is it's jostling those lumbar vertebra. It's getting them to turn and twist and move because they feel stuck in position.
That's wonderful. Wow. I will be using this.
Let's give you a minute, just kind of move that around. In other words, it's going to feel completely different than your right leg for sure. But I actually want you to stand up and like move around on it and see how it feels.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it feels like different. Feels like my right leg is the limiting factor for once.
Yeah.
That's great.
So if you have problems with the left, normally what I would do in session is I might spend 45 minutes or an hour working on that. I might spend 20 minutes or 30 minutes working on the other leg just to balance it out. Just so it feels kind of, balanced between the left and right side. But it also gives them something to compare it to.
Yes.
What's their range for what they consider normal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, that leg feels so much better. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Cool.
Where's this video gonna be?
Oh, this is on the Facebook page. I can make sure to tag you when I go back to the house.
Cool.
So you guys can sign up for the online class. I'm not quite certain if it's up on the business page, like on the Shopify. If you go to robertgardnerwellness.com in the store, the 11th, 14th, and 17th, we're going to do an abdominal class online, interactive. If you're a subscriber, it's $50. If you're not, I think it's $100. So you can come in and do that, and then if you look at a sign up for a class, here in Austin, we're supposed to have advanced upper back and neck in a week or two. That's available, and workbooks, DVDs, whatever else you guys are interested in. Thank you for the feedback. I'll go ahead and reply to those comments. I was a little too far away from the screen to see it, but I appreciate you tuning in. And where can they find you?
Instagram, follow at Drogomanus, DROGOMANUS.
Cool. So you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.